I think that one of the wonderful things about Leadership Asheville Seniors is that it helps people to quickly get an in-depth view of what's going on in the community, the trends, the history, the organizations, the current challenges that are being faced in the community, economic, social, racial, and so on. And on that basis, they're very quickly able to choose their project or where they'd like to get involved. And it's happened many times that people have gone through the program and said, gee, there's something not here that I would like to start.
Actually, we were introduced to Leadership Asheville Seniors by Henry Colton, who was in LAS 1. And he called one day and said, Gay, you got some mail today. Would you tell Kirk to take it out of the wastebasket and accept that invitation to Leadership Asheville Seniors?
And we're happy we did.
We really are. We didn't know anything about Asheville. We had always decided we wanted to retire in a college town. We just didn't know how right we were. We were lucky to find the right college town. And there were many activities you could become part of and meet people and find your way in the community. As a matter of fact, I think LAS was very important to me because we met a nucleus of people that were acquaintances and then made our best friends through that group.
LAS was a great window to the nonprofit organizations and the non-government organizations that operate here in Western North Carolina and especially here in Asheville. And my wife and I, both of us, were able to pick out organizations that we thought we would like to work with, and we did that, and it helped us kind of mold our lives and our work in the community for the 21 years that we've been here.
We were in a class of wonderful people, all interested in the community and all of us learning more about the community because most of us were new to Asheville. We'd only been here for 1 year. But what a wonderful introduction to the whole community and how it works.
It brought me into contact with the community through exposure to educational programs, social issues, and what was the third one?
I think the help probably is greater to the individual coming into the community, although the program is so unique that it represents progress to the city of Asheville.
I jumped right in after the sessions, which were very informative, and I became active in a grade school, and became a mentor. And then I also am still part of the Urban Trail, which is a downtown walking trail, and for tourists and anybody who's interested in learning the history of Asheville.
The other thing out of all of it was meeting some people that had the same interests that we did, not only in that particular Leadership Asheville, but also in the Leadership Asheville Forum, which we continue to attend their sessions and, of course, see some of the other LAS people at the forum meetings, but also the issues seem to be somewhat the same. It's just the same circus, different clowns.
I'll tell you the truth, I am a social creature, and my wife was also. That threw us into the community immediately, and it helped us really get involved. As a result, I wound up being involved with North Carolina Stage Company, was on the board of that. My wife got very involved with a women's organization down here. And we really did a lot of recruiting for other people to take the class, because it is a great way to start your life in Asheville.
The fact that we took LAS a year after we moved to Asheville and felt it was very worthwhile and important in giving us a feel for our new city. All the workshops and activities we went to gave us an understanding of what our new city was about, from politics to education to arts, community.
Coming from New York, where so many things happen, coming down here to find out all these things that were happening down here really made us feel very good.
Well, it was very welcoming because when I took the class, I was the only African American in my group. But the people in the group were very welcoming, and some of them I still stay in contact with even today. So it was welcoming, and it just gave me an opportunity to talk a little bit because I was the only one from Asheville, and so I could give them some ideas about the experiences that I had growing up in the Asheville area, especially the West Asheville area.
Leadership Asheville Seniors is a wonderful program, whether you're new to the city or whether you've lived here for a while. Not just for the introduction it gives you to county and city government, but also to the people who are living here and the community spirit. Like in every community, Asheville has many needs, and it seems, however, that this is a community that there's always someone there to fill those needs. So it's just a wonderful organization in both of those aspects.
I think the good news for me is I had a set of expectations coming in about what I hoped to learn, which was to learn about the Asheville community and the systems in our community. And it very much met those expectations. I think since it's only 3 days since I graduated, it's probably too soon for me to figure out if it changed my life or not. But it gave me some specific directions that I was already interested in pursuing. And I graduated on Wednesday, and on Thursday I had an interview to volunteer at an agency that I had learned about through Leadership Asheville.
A number of years ago, we did a research project on graduates of Leadership Asheville Seniors. And we asked the question, because it tends to attract people who are already community activist types of people, whether they are here or have come from elsewhere. And what the statistic that stands out in my mind is that they said that what Leadership Asheville Seniors did for them was to increase the quality and intensity of their community participation. That they were much happier with volunteer projects that they had gotten involved in. They had sort of thought of it as, well, I'll go wherever, and and they said, that's, I don't want to just be busy. I want to find something that is meaningful to me at this stage of my life. Something that calls to me that is special, that really fits who I am and what I can do now. And that has been, I think, the keynote of the program.